So we're in Sanger, California, and we're getting ready to install a drain line from the water softener over to the washing machine inside of this wall. This is the garage, so interior wall is where the washing machine spell check sits. All we've got right here is right above this piping. There's a 45-degree that points up and out of the wall, so the washing machine can drain into it. And the softener currently is draining out into soil, and it's saturated in the soil. It's not percolating. The water's not percolating down, so it's just spreading out and killing all the plants out in the bushes there. So code is get it into the sanitary sewer system. That's what we're doing. All we've done is taken the existing standpipe, so it's already got a trap in it. You can see there's the arm, there's the P trap. So the vent is over on the other side of the wall right here. So it's already trapped and vented, so it's a great place to go ahead and put an additional drain line in for the water softener without penetrating the interior wall, which looks kind of nasty. So stainless steel band on the top, stainless steel band on the bottom, full 2-inch sanitary tee pointing out. We want to take a little video of this before we cover it back up, because we're gonna screw this back in place. They're gonna have someone come out and sand it down, tape it, texture it, paint it, get it looking pretty. All we're gonna do is put this back in place so that we can continue with the rest of our project, which is gonna be putting in a fitting, a little standpipe, and then an adapter to get the drain hose tied in. And so we'll go ahead and take another video when we get to that portion. So we're still here in Clovis, California, and I'm just going to take a little video while we're up in this section of the attic, and we'll take a video from the other side once we get it done. You can see we've made a penetration back over here, 3/4 PVC. There's a 90 down on top of the deck, which is the 1/2-inch OSB, and then stubbed out a little 45 to get it out from underneath the water lines, and then full 10-inch piece running along there. And when you get to that point, a little coupling, another piece, and then it jumps up. So this will all be gravity drain up here. It's still under pressure, but it's 2 gallons per minute, pumping up to about 8 foot, and then it's going to drain down over top of the roof or the ceiling joists. They're 2x8s, and you can see we're strapped right on top right there. The little 90 drops down. And then I'm going to pick up the other end. It's about 4 feet away to our pointed connection on that side. I'm going to pick it up, give it a little bit of grade, so it's gravity drain for about the first 6 foot of pipe coming from the softener up in the attic. It's going to drain downhill, and then of course drop down on that 90. And this will, it'll still be under pressure, but this is gravity drain. So this line, technically, once it stops discharging that softening unit, this line will always be full of water, unless it just kind of creeps out and rolls down there. There's nothing really we can do about that. Anyway, so we're going to get this tied back in over to the softener. We'll take another video from that side of the attic, and then button up the whole thing and take one complete video, and then we will be done. So we're still in Clovis, California. Last portion of this video, we wanted to show you what we've got outside of the wall. First portion, we showed you what we did inside the wall to get a sanitary tee installed. Second portion was up in the attic to show you the first part of this drain line that we installed up on the platform. So final portion here, you can see we got the sheetrock back in order. You can come out, have someone sand this, tape it, float it, and then texture it and paint it, and you'll be good to go. Seal everything up real nice. So you can see we're outside of the wall. This is already vented and trapped, so we're tied into a standpipe, which is common with the washing machine in the inside of the building. So we got a little standpipe here. We just like to have a little bit of funnel going down. We've got the air gap that's designed for water softeners. 7/8 hose. What we did is, this is a outside diameter of this this adapter is 3/4 plastic. Or 7/8 OD, and this is 7/8 inside diameter hose. So it fits on there real nice. And then of course copper, 3/4 copper, 7/8 OD, that's tied in. And then we just made a transition to PVC pipe. Schedule A nipple, and then glued everything in. Nice block here because we don't want this moving around, jumping around. It shouldn't come out because it sits about that deep in here, but we don't want this moving. So you see you got the ceiling flange up there. We did caulk the hole. We drilled up through there and ran into conflict with the sheetrock backing up there. So what we did is we drilled it out further. It's all caulked in. You got a ceiling flange covering up. You can't even really see anything, just besides the flange. So like I say, full caulking in there, and then it's glued up there. It's not going to fall down. So this portion is good. Attic's good. Over here, last portion we came over, and we've got a block on this very last ceiling joist that's back here, probably this side of the light. There's a 2x8 ceiling joist up there. We've got a 1-inch piece of 3/4 PVC pipe, 1 1/8 outside diameter, to pick it up so that it gravity drains down. So you can see the line right there that runs straight out. That's back grading down to the drain line. And then of course here the riser going up comes up the wall and 45's over and ties into it. So here's the point of connection down here, just a straight 3/4 coupling, and then a 1/2-inch MIP by, I believe it is a 3/8. It's not a shark bite, but it's a I don't know the name of the fitting. I wish I did. Anyway, so it's specific to the tube. It's 3/8 diameter, and then this is 3/8 hose on the inside diameter, then a little tiny hose clamp to tie it in. So this is the discharge from the softener. We got 2 straps, got some anchors in the wall, one here, and then one up there. And then this is the discharge side. We were told by Whirlpool before we got started, the top one is the drain. That's going to be 2 gallons per minute. It's going to go up. They said we can go up 8 feet. My water softener guy says we can go up 20 feet. I don't know who's right, but you know, we went up and kept it pretty low, so we should be good. Down here, this is an overflow drain. This is what I was told by Whirlpool last conversation. You can see this drain down here, this tubing. That's an overflow. So if something happens with the equipment, and I can't tell you the parameters of what happens that causes the drain not to function correctly, something maybe in the unit itself, it will drain outside of the building. So we just left that line alone. It's still in the pipe that goes out. We did not install the PVC pipe, but it's stubbed out, and so we're going to leave that alone. So everything's good. We're going to ask that you monitor the piping. You know, get a hold of Whirlpool, make contact with them, and ask them how to do a manual discharge so you can get some water running through these lines. Wait a couple hours, let the glue dry, and then take it for a test drive. I'd, you know, get it pumping. Once you get this water pumping up the line, you can go over and take a look at the air gap and watch the water coming out, make sure it's draining correctly. Additionally, you can go into the attic and stand, it's pretty good headroom up there, but you can stand on the platform or, squat down on the platform and watch the water drain through the piping in the attic, make sure we got no water up there. That's the only thing we can do until the glue dries. We can't get this thing going, but anyways, give us a holler if there's anything else we can do. Any problems with that, let us know. We'll come back out right away and take care of it. Outside of that, this installation is done.